Hello everyone, Winda here, bringing you another scoop of a game from Winda's Ice Cream Parlor today. This game is called The Council. It's an episodic series. If you folks enjoy, let me know in the comments section, and I'll play another episode of this. But don't forget to like and subscribe as well, that helps me out a lot. Even if you unsubscribe later, I still appreciate it. And without further ado, let's get into the game. December 10th, 1792. Oh, he is beat up bad. Oh!
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this, Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you,
Sorry, that guy's face is just cracking me up because
nothing
he just...
will remain of your body.
Look at
You
his
touch
face!
a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louie, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk. You've stolen something from me
What
that I
is
intend
that?
to get back. Where
Is that
have
alcohol?
you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling it at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Oh!
Stop annoying our host, Louie. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Oh.
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready.
What is he making?
With
Like-
this, your bodies will dissolve in less
Oh.
than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
An acid? Is he gonna make them drink it?
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert! Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
I'm gonna trust her.
Please.
She's wiser.
Be my guest, Mother.
Trade unlocked. Trusting. Okay. Get him, Mom. Oh, he's got a knife. Let's go to knife. Ooh!
Well done, Louie. You reacted perfectly.
Dang, dude.
How
Nice
do you
job.
feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better. He's alive, so I can question him after we get back. Pity he's
What are
just
they
a
gonna do with him?
middleman. Means I haven't finished with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother. You know what? I'm warning you. This time, I'm coming with you.
No, even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
It's
Come on,
true.
let's go home. And don't forget to send our men to tend to Von Borchert.
Look at his eyes. I'm sorry, that guy's face just makes me laugh for some reason. I don't know why. I think maybe because he's giving me, like, Eggman vibes. I'm gonna piss on the moon, you know? 1 month later. I wonder what would have happened if we untrusted our mom. Would we still beat him up? Because he had that hidden knife, so maybe he would have knifed us. Lord Mortimer's Island off the coast of England. I wonder if that's a real place. That looks like Hogwarts. Why does that look like Hogwarts? Oh, you're a wizard, Harry. Oh no, there's even a boat dock at the base. This feels like Hogwarts.
You just had to pick up Von Burchard's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
Episode 1, The Mad Ones.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you.
Yeah, how the heck do you lose an old lady on a solitary island?
Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is...
Why does that servant have a mask on his face?
It was not the host himself who invited me.
Well now, Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm...
That's interesting, he's got a tattoo on his hand.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
It's definitely unique, a priest having a tattoo.
What brings you here?
Lord Mortimer asked me to join him. We have some business to take care of.
Oh, how mysterious. You adapt quickly, my son. You get along here like a fish in water. Would you believe that we are all here hoping to solve our personal issues? You'll see.
Right.
That's
I
weird.
doubt that you came here to look for your mother, Your Eminence.
Yeah,
Anyway,
right.
Consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's my first
Until
time.
now, I've never been invited by Lord Mortimer.
You'll see. You won't soon forget it.
Given what I've seen so far, I wish I'd been passed over.
Come, Duchess.
Wow!
They're waiting for you.
I wish I'd
We're
been
moving,
passed
Monsieur
over.
Davichet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess. A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
Yeah, he is kind of wearing commoner clothes in all retrospect.
Are you?
What happened? Is he gonna faint? Whoa! His hands are shaking. Whoa.
Mother? Oh shit, your hand!
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah. No one's going to find it.
Trying to find
Are
what?
you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What?
What? Have you lost your mind?
Why is she
There
pointing
is
at the
no
dust
other
dish?
way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't. No. No!
But how is the Duchess with us if she gets shot? Unless we have to save her.
Louie, are you alright? What's going on? Here, take this.
Oh, that's nice of her. That's
Sorry.
like,
Keep it.
that's a really nice
Are you
handkerchief.
better?
I'm fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes! I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
He's definitely acting strange.
I definitely have to find Mother quickly.
Am I going crazy or what? This can't be real. The Duchess arrived with me. What's happening to me, for God's sake? I absolutely need to find you, Mother.
What's that?
Louie, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
I think we're gonna go with that.
Well, over the last few years, I've solved a number of crime cases. Like
That's
the
so
chauffeur
cool.
d'Alger, for example. Thieves that tortured their victims with burning embers.
Oh!
Charming. How did you catch them?
I told the most cowardly one that the others had given him up.
Ah, and I wager your thief suddenly started to talk.
You wouldn't believe it. He told us everything. The jobs, the stashes, the names of his partners. Couldn't shut him up.
I
Wow.
heard about that case, but I didn't know you were the one who solved it.
I'm flattered that the news made it across the
This
channel.
is really cool. This is like
You've got a
Telltale,
darn good
but
memory,
like so
Duchess.
much more
Well,
to
they
it.
say I
I'm
have
really
the memory
excited
of
about
two
this
people.
game. I love
please call
Telltale
me
games.
Fine, Emily.
Because
Tell
like
me,
I just love that
I
like
was
pick
actually
and
helped on that
choose
case by
like
my mother.
different
You
paths.
wouldn't know her by any chance?
I just think it's
Wait,
interesting.
Louie, we've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Not at all, so lie to her. Not at all sorry.
Please excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Oh.
Well, I must say you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
Please.
I didn't want to
stop
lie to
torturing
her
me.
because like
I'm
it seems
completely
like
at your
our
mercy.
mom's gonna threaten her,
Where
so
have
we
we
have to
met?
save her at some point. So I want to make
4
sure she
years
can
ago,
trust me.
London,
No, sorry, I don't remember.
in the office of William Pitt. Remember? No?
I'm so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter. Right, time to go to the manor.
Your skills allow you to discover hidden details. Select the object that is most suggestive of the situation or discover them. Opportunities do not consume effort points. Success. This is reminding me of Persona 4 as well. Oh.
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she
Oh.
playing with me?
Each person you meet on the island has their own personality, which makes them vulnerable to certain skills and immune to others. Exploiting their personality is crucial to achieve your personal goals. Skills used against communities will not succeed and leave you exhausted. Meanwhile, exploited vulnerabilities will give you 1 effort point back. Okay,
Emily,
so
please excuse my insisting, but you still haven't answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
oh, her name is Rocher. That's like
I don't know where
a
we're
really
going like this, Emily.
popular French
You're
last name.
connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision,
Very
you don't have much of a
sophisticated.
place in her heart.
You obtain talents when carrying out FX. Okay. Whoa, look at that ram's head over there. Those are weird.
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be
Among
Sarah de
us.
Richet,
He said
sir.
among
I
us.
must tell you we
He
are
said
doing our
among us.
utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
I have an appointment with Lord Mortimer. Would you be so kind as to lead me to him?
Unfortunately, sir, I cannot. I don't know exactly where my master is. But rest assured, sir, everyone is waiting for you at the manor.
Why would they be
Holm
waiting for
insists
me?
on welcoming you in person. Since your mother went missing, everyone has been concerned about finding her.
Who is Sir Home?
A close friend of Lord Mortimer's. Please, rest assured, sir, it won't take us long to find your revered mother. Indeed, we are searching the
Man, they
caves again
really talk
because
highly of
lights
her.
were
She must
seen
have
at
done
the
something
wharf
really
just
great for
last
them
night.
at one point or
Where we
another.
are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information,
Because it
lights
doesn't
were
seem
seen
like
in
she's
the middle of the
nobility.
night, sir.
She seems to be
After
just with the
verification,
Commonwealth.
None of the guests seem to have left the manor.
But they
last
do have
night.
servants, so they
We
seem to
think
be
that
a
perhaps
little bit
Sir's
above the
mother was
Commonwealth as
here.
well. I don't know exactly where their social standing is. You act can execute choices and actions the choice of effort points. Let's do it.
Did you find anything then?
We discovered a certain amount of damage, sir, on the wooden part of the wharf.
What type of damage?
Broken barrels, mainly. We'll do whatever is necessary to have them rapidly repaired. But quite frankly, I can't imagine what Sir's mother would have been doing with them.
What could Mother have been doing with barrels?
Yeah, that's
Nevertheless,
weird.
our search of the wharf hasn't been entirely unsuccessful, though.
What do you mean?
We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief
Oh.
is embroidered with the initials SDR. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give
Wait
it
a
to
minute,
Lord
didn't
Mortimer
that
as
girl
soon
just
as
give
I
me a
see it.
handkerchief that
I
had
know, my
SDR on it too?
She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here.
Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
The way he says handkerchief, like, oh my goodness.
Give me the handkerchief. I'll personally show it to Lord Mortimer.
Well,
I've traveled hard for several days in order to get here.
Yes, but...
Invited by your master.
No, of course, but...
Because my mother went missing right under your nose.
Sir,
Oh.
please.
And having only just arrived, you refused to give me her personal belongings?
Of course not, sir. It was never my intention to contradict, sir. Here you are.
Perfect.
I must return now. It is still much to prepare in order to welcome all the guests.
This is also kind of reminding me of, like, Ace Attorney. Just because, like, he
It is
used some
indeed
solid
your
dictation there to try and convince him to give him the
You must have
handkerchief.
come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf?
Whoa.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
Pretty impressive. Is that water running down, like, the sides of the door? Hey, that's some fancy stuff. I know it's just a rock.
Impressive.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
You were looking
What
for
can I
me?
do
I was
for
looking for you.
Your Eminence.
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sarah de Ricci, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
Maybe we can
Only
convince him
Mother
to give us the
told me
letter.
Why she was coming here. Anyway,
Oh, cool. That's what the game wants
I
us to
ought to
do.
take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
Okay.
Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall
Oh,
see
perfect.
her tomorrow then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
I think we should say the members of the Golden Order are professional secrets. Sorry. Oh gosh, this is hard to decide.
My mother and I belong to the same secret organization, the Golden Order, which I joined a few years ago. Mother trained me, and I assist in her research. In other words, you can trust me.
My child, you are telling a perfect stranger that you and
No.
your mother work for a secret society. It would seem that discretion is not one of your specialities, my son. You will understand that it does not encourage me to put my trust in you.
Oh, dang it.
All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution?
I knew I shouldn't have
Look.
said anything.
If it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you
Okay.
think I should give it to you?
I think I should get this.
Only you know that, Your Eminence. If you're asking me if you can trust me, or if I can keep a secret, I would answer yes, absolutely.
I understand.
In truth, it all depends on the nature of the contents of your letter.
It is a list of names.
This list must be of extreme importance.
If only you knew. It's a list of people that your mother must help.
I wonder what she does to help
Listen,
people.
child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will?
Okay, it's convincing time.
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good.
Perfect. Okay, we
stop
convinced
it.
him. This is going to be the
going to
easy
tell you a
convincing. I feel like it's going to get much harder in. Trait unlocked
Mother and I are
reliable.
organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals.
Oh
The
my
church
goodness.
is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son.
What an incredible
Be it
woman.
only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well
Okay.
played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
It sounds like he was telling the truth. He is a man of God. I will trust to that is what he's in the letter.
Lives of
This-
the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch, a biography of the great men.
Be interesting to read later. Oh, okay. Well, I tried to eat it, but it won't let me yet. Maybe it won't.
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's
Who's
the
this
least one
guy?
can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Why does he look like
Have you
George
also just
Washington?
arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us.
Like his nose, especially in the
Monsieur, may I
wig.
introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi. He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simpler.
George Washington,
It is
President
George
of the United States of
I
America.
was correct.
Delighted
It's
at
George
last to make your
Washington.
acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis Moras de Richet. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man,
Oh my
let's keep
god,
it
it's
simple.
George Washington.
Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet, and you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network.
What's he
What
wearing?
were
It looks
you
like an
talking
Illuminati
about, if
symbol.
you'll forgive my indiscretion.
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Richet's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop.
I just can't believe I
people
predicted
scheming
George
left and right around here.
Like, it looks like him, like the nose and the face, but him in his older years, right before he
my friends,
retired.
do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer.
I am curious now. I'm gonna look up the
reason why.
timing to see, like,
You see,
how
Louis,
close it
every
was to
time
George
Lord Mortimer
Washington, like,
organises a
retiring
reception,
from his
he always finds a
presidency.
moment to
Because
sit
it
up
definitely
and
looks
chat
like him in
with
his
all the
older
guests.
years.
During which time
He's
we
not
either
as
make
young
the
or as
road.
vibrant as a lot of his
Accompanied
paintings.
by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
Like you, Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
Yeah, let's
Two
keep it
members of the
brief.
same family here. That is rare.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
Oh my goodness! Don't say that in front of the president.
Seriously, though,
Nasty.
I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, Mr. Washington. Yeah, what is that?
Good lord. Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master of the Golden Order. It's the highest distinction of the order in the United States. It puts him on par with my mother. He
Oh.
must really know his stuff when it comes to the occult.
Good evening, my friend.
Holy shit. That's the man from my vision.
An urgent case
Oh, yeah,
has
it was
delayed our
him.
host, Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apologies.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start. Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat.
Oh, that's
very
Holm.
influential. He's also close to Lord Mortimer, so don't be surprised if he acts like he's at home.
Oh.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I've already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
I think we need to stay and listen to George
See what
Washington.
Washington has to say. Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young man.
Louie, thank you for staying.
Oh.
Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well.
Oh, shoot.
Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And President
So the
Washington
Golden
is in
Order is
fact
like the
leader of
Illuminati, I
order in the
think?
United States.
I didn't know.
Sorry to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
Yeah, they're alone.
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
Lord Mortimer is a remarkable man. He's wealthy and is advisor to the very highly placed. Your mother is the head of the Order in France. It doesn't surprise me that he asked her to come.
Lord Mortimer greatly contributed to financing my electoral campaign, for example. But I want this to be clear, without ever seeking to gain an advantage.
And
That's a very
is to
nice
his
guy.
credit.
Yes, you can trust him. He will do everything in his power to help you find Sarah.
Mr. Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my mother.
Where
How
did you first
how
meet
did
her?
he know her?
I met Sarah during the War of Independence on American soil.
Oh.
She was introduced to me by a mutual acquaintance, and I must say that her sound advice prevented me from making some terrible mistakes. She may not be a soldier, but believe me, she deserves a statue as much as Lafayette does.
I didn't see that one
Lafayette.
coming.
That's one of my
There's no
favorite
doubt
revolutionaries.
Mother has many
Like,
secrets that are
he's just
still
so
hidden.
interesting.
Right.
Came to
Would it be
America,
too
helped
much if I
aid the
asked you a
fight,
few
returned
more
his home
questions?
country, and led the French
Not at
Revolution.
all. Go ahead, but I can't
I
promise
didn't even
I'll
know this
remember
game
everything.
had, like, American
asked
history in it.
when you
I'm
saw
very
each other,
fascinated by the Revolutionary
Talk
War.
about.
My mother has always been fascinated by strange powers. Did she talk to you about anything like that?
Yes. Her facility for discerning truths from rumor served me well, such as preventing massacres, like the one at Salem, from happening again, or convincing people that horsemen cannot ride around without heads. What was it that she used to say now?
Keep an open and logical mind?
Yes, that's it.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And I am persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
I wonder if Mother is still on the island. Could she not have taken a boat and left?
Yeah.
I don't see how. No vessel can moor closer than 200 yards. Not to mention the permanent presence of staff.
That's
and
what I was
servants.
confused about, too,
There is
because, like,
one
there seems to be a lot of
strange
staff
thing,
on the
Grandview.
island.
This island is barely the size of Delaware, and despite that, no one has been able to locate your
I
mother.
mean, Delaware is a pretty
So
big place.
my mother still must be on the island.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened to her.
Yes, I hope not.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I hope so. It's kind of iffy.
Careful, they're coming back.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Who's that?
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent.
Oh my goodness.
You seem to be
Come much
intrigued
British
by that
man, still
statue.
bitter about the Revolutionary War.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer
At least
is
back
fond
then.
of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal.
I love how they
But
kept,
I
like,
must say,
the
he
makeup
does
on them.
have some
Not a lot of people know that the makeup that British
So,
people used to wear
who
back
is
in the
that
day
young
was
lady
actually
with you?
made with lead,
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President.
and it was made with some
She would
other
have liked
dangerous
to stay
chemicals
with
as
us,
well.
But the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
And I find it so fascinating that it was so common for, like, British men to, like, wear makeup. Oh,
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
She needs rest.
perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence.
What does that mean?
Washington looks surprised, but Home doesn't seem to see it. I wonder if he's being polite or if he really doesn't see his discomfort.
On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed.
Bone tired.
See you in the
That's
morning.
adorable.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good
Yeah,
night.
you know they're gonna
See
be
you
exhausted
tomorrow.
from that trip.
Oh man, it's been quite a day. Right, where is my room?
Oh, I slid. I should have clicked so far away from the door. Yeah, I think that's a Rembrandt right there
So
behind
what should
me.
I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Biaggi's trust. What should I do?
Ah, I don't have the right skill point for that. I think we'll leave the letter
Can't wait
closed.
to open it, but I gave my word to Biaggi, so...
Yeah, those are
Too bad.
Rembrandt
I'll
paintings
wait
back
until I
there.
hand it to Mother. Wow, nice room. Mortimer sure doesn't do things halfway.
Yeah, I can't remember what the name of that one is, but I know it's like him consuming his son.
Saint Jerome and the Angel. Judith beheading Holofernes. Ironic in a way, when you know that the artist represented herself as Judith beheading her mentor.
Oh my goodness, okay.
Saturn devouring his son.
Yep.
Again? I saw the same theme in the hall.
Yeah.
I'd like to be his son. The conversion of St. Paul, by Caravaggio.
Oh.
It's incredible. It doesn't look like a copy, but I was sure the original was in Rome. St. Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before superior voices. It always amuses me to see how art gets used for propaganda purposes.
Yeah. Feel that
Inferno
one.
by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
That looks comfy. Part of your shirt untucked. Did he not bring any nightwear? Off the coast. You did not find any clues about my mother on the docks. Oh. Okay. Oh. So there were clues I could have found on the docks, but I didn't see anything. Maybe he wanted me to go around the whole castle? Or seeing homes again. Who's that man? Oh, I'm the servant?
The servants are not very efficient.
De Richet can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of de Richet's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
Oh.
That might come in handy.
They
Louis
put
grows impatient
him in his
at not
mom's
yet having
room?
met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game.
What?
Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please
Napoleon.
forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late.
That is a
We have
really
much
good,
to
accurate
discuss.
depiction of what he may look like.
One last move.
Because his paintings were very over-exaggerated. Oh, he burned
Don't
the knight.
worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, take a seat, my friend.
Why is he talking with Napoleon Bonaparte? I like how he's just walking around like half naked. That's so funny.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to
I wonder
ask
why
a
he's
servant
having
to show you
visions.
back.
Is it something his mom bestowed on him?
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
I'm pretty sure valerian is dangerous to
And to you
people,
too,
though.
sir.
But the lime makes sense. Wait, did he just go up to someone else's door? Oh. Yeah, he's knocking on my door. Wipe your nose.
I'm coming.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother
That knocking. Dun, 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 dun.
Yours faithfully.
Okay, I'm coming, I'm coming. I'm a-coming. Oh. I'm coming. Mr. Washington,
Excuse
welcome
me.
in.
Am I bothering you?
No.
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help.
Sounds
Do you
really
remember
concerned.
the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Elizabeth Adams. Home introduced her to us.
Yes. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President,
I
John
freaking knew
Adams.
it had something
But
to do
she
with
is
John
supposed to be
Adams.
Dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens.
She's supposed to be
I
dead?
was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least
I think
hope
that is the name of John Adams' daughter, was
is in the
Elizabeth
small salon.
Adams.
If you hurry, you can still catch her. I
Like,
just
this
feel
is a very
tempted.
well-researched game. I really
my
commend the
vision is true.
developers.
There are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
Let's help George Washington. I feel
Count
like
on
this
me,
is going to
sir.
give us something more
Thank
important.
you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
I'm also interested in how she's involved in all this. Son of Lafayette assists
According
George
to
Washington.
Lady Adams
That's
is
so
in a small
funny.
salon. I better hurry. Louie, you're straying from your objective.
Oh. Wrong way.
My son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you
What?
mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in this small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should
It's
do
probably
something, my son.
Napoleon.
Shit. I was supposed to make sure Adams wouldn't go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
Please don't do anything. I'm sure with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine. Don't go and wake up the whole manor, please.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
Who do you think you are?
Oh. That's not...
Hey, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just
Who
said.
is this
Please,
guy?
Just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business.
Who
I'm
the
gonna
heck
teach
are
this
you?
little slut how to behave.
Don't talk to her.
Huh?
How dare
I
you?
don't think
I'm
you
gonna
know
kick your
who I
ass.
am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it, what should I do?
I gotta step in. There's no way I'm letting this go on.
Stay out of it, boy.
Shit.
What are you playing at? I told you to mind your own business, boy.
Oh,
If you think you can
I'm gonna
side
kick
with
your
this
ass,
whore
dude.
And then just walk away, you're out of your mind. Give me one good reason not to knock
You don't treat a
down.
lady like that. Hit him.
That's the spirit, but it won't be enough. Don't think you're getting away with it that easily.
I'm not gonna be able to
I'm
talk
sick
this
of all
thug
these
down.
coughs. If we were in Paris, I'd send you all to the guillotine. And on top of it all, a woman telling me how I ought to behave? I won't stand for it.
Oh, I'll tell you how to behave, sir.
Wait a minute.
I'll kick
What?
your butt.
Don't tell me you're gonna defend these harlots.
Oh, heck yeah, I am.
Women, right? They really do drive us crazy sometimes. I totally understand.
Yeah, and every time they open their mouths, it makes you want to slap them. I get the feeling you
no.
put one over on me. If that's the case, you're making a big mistake.
Sorry about that. Look, there's no point in us aggravating each other. Let's both just go our separate ways.
Don't move. We're not done yet. You wanted to be the knight in shining armor and save the damsel in distress.
Yeah, frick yeah, I did.
Let's see how brave you are.
Whoa.
I've watched you, and you're shaking. I'm betting you won't fire.
Ha ha.
I'm not in the habit of beating Lord Mortimer's guest in his own salon. You got
Yeah,
off easy
bye-bye,
this
sucker.
time, but don't try it again.
Who is that guy? Sorry, George Washington, but I literally can't let him beat up a lady. That thing that dropped on the floor, though.
The brooch Elizabeth was wearing. Huh. She was so frightened she was unaware that she'd lost it. Yeah, well, it didn't seem to do her much good.
Wonder what the talisman means. Let's check around and see if there's anything in here before we just move on.
These look like pages taken from an ancient encyclopedia. There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
Oh. That's interesting. But there's a key somewhere. Man, this game really makes you think fast. I like it.
Well, did you get time to search the room?
Louie, I only needed 10 minutes. Imagine the scandal if she had found me.
What would you have done in my shoes? She was in the middle of an argument with some angry guy.
10 minutes. I didn't ask for them.
Sorry, George Washington.
Nonetheless, you found what you were looking for, didn't you?
Not everything, but yes. Elizabeth is definitely the daughter of John Adams. We need more information.
I get you're frustrated,
always go
man,
back.
but that girl was literally in
late now.
danger. He could have killed her. Like, he was being very aggressive, but he hit her. Like, there was no way I was just gonna let that stand. Oh.
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
That seemed a little sus.
Don't worry about that anymore, Your Eminence. I had to step in, but everything's under control.
What an adventure, my son. I am relieved to hear it. You acted as a good Christian. In these troubled times, we need more men of your caliber.
It's nothing, Your
Yeah,
Eminence.
especially when a guy goes beating up on a woman. That's pretty messed up.
Good. Well, thanks for the news. My son, I have another problem.
He's an old man. What was he supposed to do?
Something important. Do you still have my letter on you? The one I gave you?
Oh, he's checking.
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Here it is.
Thank you, my son. Ah, I see that it's still sealed. I was right.
I wanted to give it back to him because I feel like we can get his
Give
trust.
me 1 second, please. I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
Now I feel like we can read it because he won't check it later. He knows we didn't open it. It was just like the way he went in his room. It's so cute. Little old man style.
Louie, you're straying from your objective.
Oh. Ooh. Man, they added a lot of details to the textures on the people. Like, it's almost Red Dead Redemption 2 quality.
Alright. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I'd better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
Also, like, he looks a lot like Ichabod Crane to me. Very lanky, and the fact that they mentioned, like, the Headless Horseman. Like, very interesting.
Writing material.
Has it been used recently?
From what I see, no ink's ever been used on this quill. The smell reminds me of something. It smells like lemon. That's odd.
Yeah, why would a... Oh.
Writing material. Let's recap.
It's gotta be lemon juice.
My mother was in this room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She must have left something behind. She applied a liquid to the book.
Obviously lemon.
She must have used the writing materials. The quill has been used, but not with regular ink. A message using invisible ink. I bet she used the lemon to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message?
Yeah, that's the question. Because I have read about that before, where people using lemon as an invisible ink. I bet we could use charcoal. Take the ash. Then if we go use it on this book over here. I'm fascinated by mysteries and like stuff like this, so that's why I knew about this stuff.
Damn, I'm making a serious mess here. It's no good. It might have worked if the writing had left marks in the paper, but no. There's only traces of lemon. Luckily, I've only put ash on part of the message.
We're missing something. If we had a piece of paper we could throw over it, that might work. Tea?
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though. There's a circle around the lock here.
Yeah,
Must
that's
be the
weird.
trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
Let's try and use the key. What is that?
There's a note. Effects of Sœur de Richer to be given to her son, Louie. I should probably take it.
Amber fragments. You must find an amber fragment. Each time you pick up 4 of them, you increase... Oh!
Right. I've retrieved everything.
Now, how do we reveal the message in the book? I just didn't want to burn the book out.
Ah! It's working! The heat reveals the message. Let's see what my mother wrote. Where all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology.
Yep.
On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere. Damn!
Yeah.
The message continues, but thanks to me, the rest of the text is unreadable.
Great. I've messed up.
I hope it wasn't a unique edition or Mother's gonna kill me. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
That's what I get for not trusting my instincts and trying everything.
Sir, dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical.
I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
I want to jump to the Medusa head and miss out on something. No, I don't see anything. What's up with her eyes? They're like gold.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword?
Yep.
A hero with a lantern. And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
Okay, so we know that the guy with the shield is going to be protected.
Let's think. To vanquish the beast, the statues have to be lined up in a specific order. What can the shield be for? To protect its holder? Why not? But in that case, what's the lantern for? Step back and take a second, Louie. Be logical, but open-minded. Think outside the box. Nobody said a statue has to have only one use. I wonder if the lantern was to distract the Medusa. This shield can both protect the holder and also reflect the light from the lantern to distract the beast. In other words, I'll have to make an angle of 90 degrees between the lantern and the Medusa by turning the shield to face the sword. If Mortimer's the one who thought of all this stuff, then honestly, he must have a screw loose. Crazy idea, but worth a shot.
See, so which way would the seat face?
Now, Louie, it's time to keep a logical mind, as every good scientist should. The aim is to defeat the Medusa, so what can the lantern be for? To light up the Medusa? Hardly likely. The hero holding the lantern will be easy prey, and the shield will be of no use. To light up the sword? No, that makes no sense.
So yeah, we have to turn it towards the
that
shield.
Leaves the shield. I wonder if the aim is to play with the light. If I turn the shield right, the light would be reflected. The ray of light will perturb the Medusa and focus her attention on the best protected hero.
There we go. And then we just need to turn the guy with the sword to Medusa. There we go, we got it. Oh, something's happening with the fireplace.
Whoa.
Oh! Hang on, grab the fireplace, stupid. Don't just sit there, you don't want to get crushed between the doors.
Rah!
Whoa!
For Pete's sake, Emily. You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
Well, keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
I was feeling a bit peckish. I went in search of the kitchen and I ended up here.
Your sense of direction is mind-boggling, isn't
It's
it?
really bad, okay?
Well,
Trust
no
me, it's
matter.
really bad.
I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine. And if you find anything of interest, let me know.
What are we looking for?
In your dreams.
At your service, madam.
It's a weird pot. Oh. I want to cook that thing on the desk.
Interesting. A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention. How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
See those fine scratches around the words?
Yes, and?
The ink barely spreads on the paper. It spreads exactly the same way on the signature. The deed was written using the same ink. If it is a fake, then it's a professional job. These documents must be fakes. No man can own that many original works, no matter how rich he is.
Be careful. The Order has tried many times to estimate his personal wealth without ever succeeding.
Yeah, that'd be difficult.
Castles in Scotland, vineyards in Italy, districts in Venice. He's richer than some European countries.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
But do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
Is that what she was looking for too?
My mother was interested in this room.
I didn't know, I just supposed she was. And you just confirmed it. So?
I don't know why he confirmed it. Like, you dumb butt. We don't know if we can trust her yet.
She was obsessed with Mortimer, and
I want to save her, but like, girl, you're putting me in a corner.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take? Why keep such a collection hidden in a secret room?
Yeah, that's weird.
Mortimer has every reason in the world to conceal it, even if only to keep it from people like us.
Hey, Emily, we're not thieves. We're only looking. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
It feels like we're walking in her footsteps, something that she discovered. What is that?
What is that you found?
A cameo pendant.
Oh.
What's going on?
Nothing.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No.
Yeah.
We just met, Louie. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Listen, Emily. It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar.
Yeah.
Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the hell should I place my trust in you, Louie?
Clean up your own backyard first.
When are you going to understand that I just want to help you?
What do you expect? That I'll fall into your arms and say yes to everything you want?
What are you talking about? I'm only asking you to trust me a little.
If only on principle, as a member of the Golden Order, for example.
I admit you are fairly reliable.
That's it? I was expecting more.
That's so rude.
I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese, but I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily! I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your weaknesses, and there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
Pragmatic, intelligent, sure of herself. Her only weak spot is her difficulty talking about herself. I don't know much about your past, but I'm guessing you had to get by on your own for much of your life. It might have closed you off, and that can be a disadvantage. It might be time for you to open up and risk a little trust. Not every man you meet wants to hurt you.
Yes, you may be right. I might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating.
We're not trying to help you with that. I saw you die. I want to make sure you don't die.
I know you well enough to see that you're hiding something from me. Why won't you look me in the eyes? I've figured you out, but you refuse to accept it. And you're starting to find me charming too.
I admit it. You win. You, worst investigator there ever was, have sussed me
I didn't know there was an option.
Well, at least you made me smile. I already have a work partner. I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me, but I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any chance you might tell me who he is?
No, I've already said too much. Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
It's gonna be his
You're
mom.
a gambler. So, your partner is... It's as obvious as it is surprising. You're my mother's hard-hitting partner.
Oh, God, do you really believe the nonsense that comes out of your mouth?
Well, a second ago I did. A little.
Sorry, Louie, your mother is not my partner.
Dang it. A member of the
Chances
Order.
are, you're working with a member of the Order.
The only members of the Order other than ourselves are your mother and Mr. Washington. The former has sadly gone missing. As for the latter, I knew nothing of his arrival. Incidentally, you must have noticed how inefficiently our Order communicates internationally.
This is my last chance. Ugh. It can't be her mother, and it can't be her sister. Her old husband? Her father.
Your husband, of course.
My husband? He can't even walk without a cane.
Damn it.
Poor old man.
I just don't
Let
have
him
enough
live out the rest of
information.
his days in peace.
How nice for him.
Right, time is short. You haven't convinced me. I prefer to remain
Dang it.
discreet. Don't take it the wrong way. All I can tell you is I'm looking for my sister. And if I reacted so strongly at the sight of the cameo pendant, it's because I thought it belonged to her. But it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
I understand. I won't insist.
It's time to leave.
Like, dang it, I wish I had more information. I feel like I'm missing something. Like, we were so close.
So, what do you think of our first adventure?
I must admit, it has been fun by your side.
Same here.
I like how they call those adventures. Like, you're just talking. Whoa! Why is she naked?
She's been drinking too much again.
Louie, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you,
She's
please,
like-
don't leave me alone.
Or skivvies.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
Okay. Dang, she is gorgeous.
Certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louie, we need
Like,
to talk
hit that.
now.
That is a
Otherwise
gorgeous
it'll be
woman.
too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
I'm curious what Elizabeth said, but I think I should join Emily.
Excuse me, Elizabeth, but some very urgent business has cropped up. We can speak tomorrow.
No, Louie, don't leave me alone. They've come back.
Good night, madam.
I think she's having illusions or something, or delusions. I don't know what she's having, but it's definitely not normal.
Well, well, Louis, you took your sweet time. What did our
What's
poor
happening?
Elizabeth want?
The real question would be this. What exactly are you doing, Emily?
Yeah,
in my
like, what
room?
are you doing in my room?
I've enjoyed our discussions very much, and I had hoped that we could continue them.
Emily?
Girl?
Have I misunderstood something here? What are you doing in my room?
And for a while now, the question has been nagging at me.
And that explains why I now find you here in my bed.
I
Go
mean,
ahead.
I thought I'd
Ask me
tap
the
that, but I
question
didn't think
that's
she was
burning
gonna
your
actually
lips.
take me seriously. Oh, God, I don't know if YouTube will let me post that. Oh, God.
Oh.
Oh, God.
So that's what's been hiding behind all this.
I saw
We're
that.
both members of the Order, Louis.
Oh.
Let's try to be honest with each other. I have followed with great interest your
No.
affair in Paris, in connection with Mr. von Borchardt. You managed to steal something from him, if I'm not mistaken.
Emily, you suddenly seem to be very interested in my private affairs.
Yeah.
You aren't pumping me for information, are you?
Not in the least, Louis. I'm deeply hurt that you'd even think such a thing of me.
Like, she's obviously trying to woo him.
I just thought that...
Well, you thought wrong.
She's in her corset.
That's all.
Oh, I'm gonna have to wear all that. What is she doing?
Don't take it like that. My mother and I recovered an old occult book that Von Burchard was planning to resell on the black market. There. Now you know it all.
This is quite fascinating. But just what did Sarah expect to accomplish here?
It's fairly obvious that you're still trying to extract information from me, Emily.
Not at all, my friend. You obviously have a dark view of humanity. One can't chat about anything without you seeing some evil plot.
Whoa, don't get your panties all in a bunch. Okay, fine.
Panties in
My
a
mother thought
bunch.
she might find the buyer of Von Burchard's book here. I think she thought he'd be one of the people here on the island right now.
Ah, I see. Right. Enough chatting. Come and join me instead.
No, no thanks.
Emily, don't take this the wrong
Not
way.
YouTube
but
friendly. No,
I really
thank
don't
you.
think this would be a good idea right now.
I see. You don't think it would do you some good to relax and clear your mind a bit?
No, I'm gonna have
That's
to
a good
send you
point,
so much of this
but
already.
seriously,
Leave me alone.
I'd rather we didn't.
I understand, Louie. I won't insist any further.
Thanks, Emily.
Thank you. Oh, sexy lady, but no, thank you. I might be bi, but I'm good right now, honey. I'm good, sweetheart. I don't feel like cropping out your titties later, okay? Who the hell is banging on my door now? Privacy much? Hello? Can I get some privacy? Oh. Hey, there's servants in my room. Oh!
Lord Mortimer?
Monsieur de Richet, at last we meet.
What is he doing in my room? It's creepy. Wow, so that was episode 1. We just bumped into Mortimer. This was a very cool, like, start to a game where it's just like, it's a choice game. I haven't seen any of the combat yet, so I'm very curious how it works in this game, because it does seem similar in some aspects to Telltale, if only in the engine that it's run in, but other than that, this is a really unique experience that's well researched, and I'm more than impressed with the models. Like, holy cow, they're so gorgeous. Wow. I don't think I've played a game like this in a very long time where it's kept me invested the whole time, and really, really well researched with some really interesting characters part of this Golden Order. I'm assuming the Golden Order is like the Illuminati, like what people think the Illuminati is. A society of minds that meet together to determine the fates of their countries and make important decisions behind the scenes. There's a lot of talented voice actors too, like not a single one sounded ingenuine. Like with Telltale games, sometimes you'll get a mixed batch of actors who care about their roles and some who don't. So it's really refreshing to see a really well-made game that's like this. Again, my only gripe is that sometimes clothing clips through stuff, but that's gonna be anything. Like, that happens with my VRChat model. It's something that's a hard fix. It feels like this game was very well thought out, but it seemed like during production they were a little rushed to finish up with the finished product. Because you can tell that they were, like, working on something really advanced. But let me know, guys, if you like this game, we'll play episode 2. And check it out. Like, because I'm very interested to see how this goes. Make sure that you comment down below. Let me know what you think so far. Was I being stupid? Did I do some bad decisions? Let me know. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. You can always unsubscribe later. And I do hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. See ya.